So my name's Andre Klass, and I'm the Libertarian Party candidate running for the District 5 seat on the County Commission of Seminole County, Florida. It's an at-large position representing all 300,000 registered voters and in total 472,000 local residents. It's my very first time running for political office. I filed in the summer of 2018, and 2 years later, I'm already on the general election ballot after having been the first in the county to achieve the qualification threshold of over 3,000 signatures. Well, originally when I registered to vote when I was younger, I registered to vote NPA because the big two parties, their political philosophies just didn't really align with what I was thinking about and what I envisioned our government should be operating. And over the years, I was really an apolitical type of guy. I didn't want to be involved in it at all. And back in 2014, about 6 years ago, my employer, David Levitt, who was actually at the time the chairman of our local affiliate, he was the one that originally made the olive branch connection to come out to the party meeting. And the philosophy of government responsibility and getting it out of where it doesn't belong in our lives really resonated with me. And from that point, I started volunteering for different libertarian candidates. And then as of recently, I figured just seeing the same old, what can I do to make a more positive impact in the world? And I decided to throw my hat in the ring, becoming the very first candidate to file in this race. And ever since, I've just been making a point to remain active, remain engaging, focus on successful application of libertarian philosophies on the issues that matter to the people. And that's won great positive rapport as a result. Citizen empowerment is the absolute number one thing, because residents should be able to understand and know what's going on in their county government, how these different things going on are affecting them. And my advocacy on this issue led to the successful restoration of the County Government Citizens Academy program, because we want citizens that are able to speak up, be able to take part in the process, and be able to know that their voice truly matters. And of course, on the other sides, of course, you have unfortunately a lot of fluff spending going on and improper impositions as it relates to our everyday day-to-day life that we need to be able to take a better stand on, and making sure that our citizens get the best treatment and the best representation possible. And in many cases, I have areas where our citizens just aren't even being represented well enough. Like, there's an unincorporated community in my district, even though it's an at-large seat. There's one particular unincorporated community that they've just been so poorly represented. Their infrastructure is being neglected, even though it's the county's responsibility. They're paying taxes, they're paying their fair share like everybody else, and yet they're not getting the quality of service and equitable representation that they're entitled to. And that's a big change I want to make, is to make sure our county government's not working for the people, and rather than, what am I trying to say? That the county government is acting for the people and not for themselves or special interests, essentially. I am working my butt off trying to earn every single vote I'm going to get, because I'm trying to earn these votes for the right reasons, not because of a party label, and not because I'm just some guy who wants to win to make a name for myself or anything like that. I'm trying to win this race because I was born and raised in my community. It's where my heart is, and I want to do everything I can to preserve and enhance our quality of life. So what I say is, take your time to do your research on the candidates. Look where they stand on the issues. Look at who they are as a person. Even if the political philosophy might differ when it comes to national issues, look at where they stand on the issues that are most directly impactful. That's the local politics. That's what your taxes are being spent on, what's going to be built where, what's going to be zoned what local ordinance might potentially apply to your home or your business. That's the meat of politics right now, and it's what directly impacts you. Not what's happening in Washington, but what's happening in your city, your county, your state, even. But that's where you got to start. And of course, blind party loyalty has been dividing communities for way too long. And it's time that we step up make that positive change. And I'm proud to say I'm pulling support from voters on both sides of the aisle, because I'm happy to work with anyone on any side of the aisle, because I know in the end we share a common goal in relation to preserving and enhancing our quality of life, and the only way we can do that is to work together rather than focus on what divides us on the national stage. Focus on what unites us here at home.